Hello, everyone. It is the Journey Hall. Woo woo. Season 7 is the hype. It's the hype train. Everybody's excited. Welcome. Trickle in. Welcome, welcome. 96 teams, guys. Like, it's summer. We didn't think everybody was coming back, but they came back full force. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we've got kind of a big agenda, and I know, placements are at the bottom of the agenda, but that's just because we have a lot. But we should run through it pretty quick, get to the stuff that you guys really want to see. So, yeah, it'll be great. So we did have the Midsummer Night Brawl this past Tuesday, so we'll let you know who won that in case you missed it. It was a lot of fun. Jake Bot did a great job putting that on, with some help, well, minimum help of the competition committee, but he did a great job putting it all together. We've been the hiring committee has been going through volunteers like crazy. So if you haven't applied, it might be a little late. We're on the slower end now since we've talked to everybody during the off season, but you can always still apply. We're always still looking for more people. So we'll welcome some new faces. Update on the rules as always. We go through all of the uh, past seasons, end of season survey. So we got some rules updates for you, some Patreon updates. As always, we like to keep you guys informed. A little update on Nexus Edge. We have some website teasers, important dates and reminders. That's the one you really want to start paying attention to. You do not want to uh, not know what's going on. We'll tell you to check the pins all the times, but it's still good to put it in your own calendars so you don't forget. Map pool. So the captains all voted on a map pool for the season. So you're going to find out what that is. And then, of course, the ever exciting placement information that you're all actually here for to find out where you're at in divisions. So season 7 divisions. And then a final Discord updates regarding, you getting placed back into your division chat channels and some other stuff like that. So going on to the next slide, A Midsummer Night's Brawl. Huge congratulations to our winners, the team of Serenian, Nathan, Soromir, Michael, and Bickle on Grab Me Garrosh. Great name. Fucking love it. It's fantastic. But they had a lot of fun, so highly recommend doing something like that again or any tournament, off season, in season. We got to do more of those. Those are so much fun. And then I'll just pass it off to Born about the volunteers.
All right, so we've added quite a few new volunteers to our team for this season. For the analyst team, we now have Blank, Valkamer, Voodoo, and Wa joining us. Krinavast will be our newest moderator, helping out around the community, not with a specific division yet, but just in general. So say hi. We've added Key and Ryokai to our competition committee. The creative team has added This is Covey, and we've welcomed Butte Holiday, J Silv, and Untapped Fear as new writers. But remember, we're always looking for extra help. So please shoot me a DM if you'd like to reach out. We have the application link posted if you'd rather, put an application link in, but we are always looking for more volunteers. So definitely reach out. And up next, we're going to have Ulysses with a rules update.
Thank you, Born. So yeah, hey, Ulysses here with the rules update. In the off season, the rules committee's just been looking at all your feedback from the season 6 survey, and just looking at making a few clarifications in the rules to make everything a little bit smoother. Um, the Some of the things that we want to highlight here are stricter off-roster sub requirements to prepare for our next big change, which is we're allowing rostered subs from other teams. All the info for all this stuff will be released after the Mead Hall as well. So if you wanted to check that out, it'll be on the NGS rules page. But the gist of it is basically you must obey all the existing sub rules. You can't sub in your MMR division, and that includes the other coast. You can sub max once per week per player, and max 3 times for a specific team. Another change is we've changed the primary MMR over, which, as we've been talking about throughout this off season, it's happened in the rules as well, going from Hostlogs over to Heroes Profile and HOTS API using the HOTS API uploader. Another change is all divisions for playoffs will have single elimination. That's just based on the experience we had last season running the double elimination for Heroic. We just decided that based on that single elimination would be the way to go for all of the divisions. All grand finals will also be coin flip, just clarifying that A and Heroic, despite having seeding able to be used, those will be coin flip. All coastal finals and grand finals will be best of 5, which I know a lot of people have been clamoring for. And that will also happen in A and Heroic, where round of 4 and finals will both be best of 5. And we're also going to be going down to a 30-second minimum delay on streams, which both includes casts and POV streams, down from 1 minute last season. As I mentioned before, all these will be live after Mead Hall, so just head over to the rules page and check that out for more info. And now I will go on to Mongoose for the Patreon update.
Hello, friends. Not too much to talk about here. We are very happy with how the patron program went last season. Not too much is going to change from season 6 to season 7. Of course, as advertised, every season we come up with a unique wallpaper and mouse pad art. So the season 6 art for those two items will be unique relative to season 7. But the main change we're trying to update is I know we have a lot of our community members that are up in Canada, and shipping is a little problematic, but we've been checking into it, and we will be able to offer shipping to Canada for some, if not all, of our physical rewards, and keep an eye out for that announcement coming soon. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty much steady as she goes for season 7. And that will be it for Patreon. Gonna throw it over to Arth. Gonna talk about Nexus Edge.
What's going on, guys? This is Arth here, and so Nexus Edge was a lot of fun to do last year, so we figured we'd do it again. So Turd Herder, Wellno, Ziltoid, they're all coming back for Season 7 to provide updates every week for NGS, so we got a little teaser for y'all.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. And remember to take your hots to the edge.
Alrighty, so I'm fluent in sign language, so contact me if you lost your hearing. I give lessons. It's fairly cheap, so I'm gonna pass it over to Born the Shine now.
All right, guys. So we got a little bit of a website tease for you. We've been switching some things around, updating graphics. Everything's going to look prettier now. We've got some sneak peeks here on the Mead Hall side for you. So go ahead, take a look. Everything should be super easy to use still, and making it easier to maneuver and get your matches scheduled and all that good stuff. So we're going to give it back to Murda, who's going to talk about important dates and reminders for the upcoming season.
Hello, everyone. This is I, Murda. Today, very important, you're here for the Mead Hall, and you're going to find out about more important dates, including the next one to come will be Wednesday, July 3rd. Your schedules will be revealed. You're moments away from finding out which division you're in. You're moments away from finding out which teams you'll be competing against, but it'll be Wednesday when you find out what weeks those matchups will be in. Our regular season starts, of course, on July 8th. For most of our divisions, B, C, and D, both all three of those having their coastal splits, they'll go up until September 1st. Heroic and A, they're not going to have that Coastal Finals in the playoffs, so they're actually going to get one extra week to help fit in some of those flex games. They're a 9-week season. They end on September 8th. Our playoffs are going to start for Division B right as the regular season ends on September 2nd. That'll run for 3 weeks up until September 29th. Heroic in Division A, with that one less round in the playoffs, it will run up until September 29th as well, even though it starts a week later. Grand Finals, there they are, September 23rd through the 29th. That is the final week of the playoffs for all of our divisions, just like we had during Season 6. And can't leave this slide without mentioning the big important reminder at the bottom. Schedule your flex matches as soon as humanly possible. Do not leave them all until the end of the regular season. You'll really be helping out not only your friendly teams in your division, but you'll be helping out all of your lovely volunteers on the NGS staff, your mods that are working hard in your divisions to make sure these games get played. Help them out by scheduling these as early and as often as you can. Mongoose, to the next slide, where I'm ready to present to all of you the Season 7 Nexus Gaming Series map pool. Looks very familiar if you're trying to calculate in your head right now. It's the exact same as last season, but we've added in a 10th map. As voted on by you captains, we are bringing back Braxis Holdout. I'll have some fun on my stream with that one. Hopefully you guys get to work in practicing it if you need to brush up on the Zerg waves. Those are the maps for Season 7. We're going to pass it over back to Mongoose. What's going on with the placement information, man?
Thanks, Murda. Placement information. We did swap from HOTS logs to Heroes Profile for MMR information. If you didn't catch our multiple reminders and poking everybody, go to HOTS API, download your games there. That is one of the very best ways that you can help us in placements is by keeping your Heroes Profile information up to date and accurate. After talking with Zamil from Heroes Profile, we kind of came up with 150 games as a statistically relevant sample size, and we will only be using Storm League games if you have at least 150 games. If not, then we average in Team League, and then average in Hero League, and then Unranked, and then Quick Match, until you get to that 150 game mark. Then we won't take into account the lower modes. And if we are averaging multiple modes, they are weighted by the number of games played as well. Working with Heroes Profile kind of gave us a lot more flexibility to come up with a automation in this MMR, and working with them is what allowed us to do that. And of course, placement is not done by just MMR. There's a lot of factors that's taken into account, most significantly where you were last season, how you did last season, and how much of your roster is still intact. But that is pretty much it for me on placement. I think we're is it one more? The range is here. Yeah, so here we go. I lied. One more. 96 teams, as Aura mentioned. There are your Season 7 division breakdown. Coastal splits from Divisions D, Division C, Division B, Heroic, and A. No coastal split, so same structure as Season 6. That is the Heroes Profile MMR breakdown on the left. And I believe, without further ado, we are going into the placement teams now, so it should be a wedge for Heroic.
Good evening, guys. I've unfortunately been dragged away from a bonfire to present Heroic to you, so I do apologize for all this music that you're probably hearing in the background. But here we are with the Heroic division for NGS Season 7. These are the top of the teams that we have here, and they are as follows. We have Archon, BBW, Bro Army, Celeb Gaming, Dread Pirates, Keanu Reeves, Miss Most Skill Shots, Moto, Noble Esports, Insomnia, Probe 1, and Yikes S Tier. We have a couple of returning teams from last season, which I'm very happy to see, as well as a much more fleshed out Heroic division now, so we're going to have a lot more teams vying for that top spot. Going to pass it over to Born now, as she introduces you guys to Division A.
Hello, everyone. I will be in charge of Division A again for Season 7. We've got some returning teams, we've got some new teams, and we've got some surprises who have moved up from Division B. So, in season 7, you will be all competing together with a few loose screws, Gilly Shark, In Too Deep, Lion Speed, Once Bitten, Thrice Pie, Regen Ghost, Regen Retro, a little bit of regen action here, Rewind, Sky 5, Team Happy Cloud, Team Training Wheels, Wholesome Halfwits, and Wipe Them Again. Good luck to everybody in season 7. And now I'm going to throw it over to Boggs, who will announce Division B East.
So I'm Boggs. I'm going to be the Division B East mod. So the teams in B East are Almost Legends Gold, Almost Legends Ruby, Beast Coast, Buff Chen, Jailbait, Minion Miners, Murky Hit Squad, Reborn Knights Black, Regen Phoenix, Rush B, Trump, and Winston Churchill Manatees. And I think Aura is going to have the West Division.
Hello again, friends. Yes, Bickle unfortunately could not make it tonight, so I will introduce his Division B West slide. Here we have Almost Legends Amethyst, Arrogant Nephilim, Logical Decision, Reborn Knights Red, Regen Blue, Roll 1 Esports, Running with Turtles, Soak Every Lane, Spooky Ghosts, Uncomfortably Numb, Unemployed Gaming, and Who Knows Gaming. And then I will go ahead and throw it to myself. I am the official Division C East mod, so this is my section. So we got some more exciting names here. We have Winky Face, Almost Legends Obsidian, Bancho, Boogan Squad, Die for Vision, Dive Hard, Duratin's Couch, Laboo, Nexus Cats, Regen Anomaly, Save the Murloc, and returning team Tickle Me Tassadar. And then I will go ahead and pass it over to Arrow, who will now become the next Division C West moderator.
Thank you, Aura. So for C West, got some names that I'm familiar with here. We've got 10 Armor, Annie Oak League, Calculated Throw, Can't Counterpick Stupid, Do It Right, Lurk Patrol, Paraloot, Piecemeal, Pigeon Stitches, Plug Walk, Rainbow Strike Go, and Wood League. Looking forward to your games, guys. And then I think Ektar's going to round us out.
Hello, everyone. Unfortunately, Dallying Pig is working for another 42 minutes. God bless him working on a Sunday. He will be the moderator for Division D East, which are comprised of 2 Calculated 2 Throw, 4 Uthers and an Alex, Team Censored, Church of Murky, FF and the Pancakes, House of Ches, Painfully Average, Probus, Team Rectum, Tryhards, and Zul'jin Distillery. Make sure you get your 2 flex games per team in. And throwing it over to the D West moderator, Ektar. Thank you, Ektar. In D West, we have a bunch of returning teams as well. We've got Backbone with significantly fewer special characters, Bloodbath and Beyond, Clouded Minds, Disturbance, Full Meta Jacket, Camino Saber Darts, I like the reference there, Luciadology, Randy Newman, The Baddest Dudes, Would Tap That, and Yavapai Country Swim Team. Also get your 2 flex games per team scheduled as soon as possible. Thank you to all new and returning teams for joining us here in the Nexus Gaming series. And we forgot to mention a little important rules update. We did up ourselves to 10 maps in the map pool, but we're also upping it to 2 map bans per match per team. So if you don't ever want to play on Brax's Holdout, it'll be the same as last year, where it's 9 maps in 1 ban. And to give us a couple of Discord updates, I'm going to throw it back to Aura. Aura.
Oh, hello again. I forgot it was me again because I forgot I put this last slide in here. So Discord updates and reminders. First reminder, if you haven't checked out Arrow's Captain Orientation video on YouTube, you should go check that out because he talks about this stuff too. So if you haven't already, go into Discord and go to the Team Self-Assignment channel, and you can use the bot to get your own team self-assignment. It makes my life a little bit easier when I start throwing you all into divisions. So if you use that, cool. Do remember, don't spam the bot. Don't put yourself in teams that you shouldn't be on, or they could be following consequences. So please don't do that. The bot is a gentle being. It doesn't deserve abuse. Some commands you can use in Discord are !bans, skins, and maps. Bans is going to tell you if there are any new heroes that are banned, or any heroes that had a rework that the rules committee has decided to put a small ban on. Skins will tell you banned skins and mounts for the season. And then !maps is going to tell you that map pool that we just had. It should actually be updated right now, so you will get reminded every day. You can also find that information on the rules page, so if you ever forget or don't remember that the command is in Discord, you can still find it in rules. Division roles, I'm in like the chat channels, access to the chat channels. I'm looking to get that done either tonight, but if I don't get it all done tonight, then definitely tomorrow. So you'll all have your division chat channels by tomorrow. And also the captain's list. Now that all of your divisions have been given, I will be putting up the captain's list in there by division, by name, with also your division mod. So all that information will be right there at your convenience, including like assistant captains, managers, anybody really you can contact to like schedule with teams and everything. The send help category in Discord, which includes the help me channel, the podcast feedback, the Nexus Edge questions, all those channels for immediate needs and feedback. Those are the best channels to get in contact if you need a quick response. And then if we do one more click, each division needs to start submitting ideas for Discord emotes. We have 2 lovely Discord Nitro boosters for Discord. So we got 50 extra slots. If you didn't already look in the Hype channel, I had posted that Patreons kind of got the first glimpse. So they had about 5 emotes, I think, that we put on from their ideas. So each division, once you get into your channels, you start putting your ideas or start talking about ideas or make your own or go find some, whatever you want to do. We do have limitations on what they're going to be. We want to try to be a unique server and have you guys really throw out your names out there. You don't have to be creative or a fantastic artist, but we do have people that can help with that. So we're going to be voting on the top 3. So we're going to add 3 from each division. So 3 from Heroic, A, B, C, D. So we'll have a lot of new emotes hopefully by the end of this, and maybe some extras if there's a lot of really good and unique ideas. And I'll pass it over to Weenus to close us out here.
Hello, NGS friends. Welcome to the Mead Hall again at the end, because we welcome you at the beginning and the end. Just a couple things to point out. You guys can keep up with all the news of NGS on our Twitter at Nexus_series. Make sure to check out the announcements in Discord so that you never miss the latest updates. You can mute it if you want to, but please don't. We try not to ping too much. Usually we get feedback, we ping too much, we ping too little. We're going to try to keep the important things there. Check it out. Also, there's a lot of media being produced for NGS as of late. We have the Nexus Now podcast, boys, the Nexus Edge League coverage boys, all of the casted games from season 6 and the upcoming season 7 will be on our YouTube channel. So check out the VODs there. They will appear on the website as they get released, but you'll be able to check out the full catalog there. Remember, check the pins before asking a question if it's a very common question, but we'd be happy to help you if you can't find it, or if you have suggestions, check out the suggestions channel. Also, if you're interested in doing casting, just a quick little throw out, we are looking for new casters all the time. Check out caster signups in the NGS Discord, and we will get you set up with everything that you need there. I'm looking forward to season 7, seeing all of you guys out there. Let's make it a good one, and let's see if you guys have any questions.
I'll add real quick too. On the website, the teams and divisions will be up within the hour. So I'll post somewhere in there that they're up and ready to go, but they'll be done shortly.
Yeah, DNL Shadonis asks, can one cast and be a player? Yes, of course. You can do both. You can even cast games in your own division. So feel free to sign up if you're interested. We'll hook you up with any of the relevant overlays and informational VODs that you can watch to get set up for that. So try it out if you're curious. Sometimes it won't work out, but give it a shot. You might find that you really like it.
The Hammer asks, is Heroic Division still going to be cup-based? We decided that no, it will not. It will be round robin with single elimination playoffs, the same as the other divisions.
I saw some concerns earlier with some teams saying they got placed in West or East and they should have been in the other. When your captain took the survey, we didn't ask East or West Coast because a lot of people were putting like where they physically were, and it made sense. We actually had it based on time. So if you played in the earlier hours, you were more considered like an East Coast team. If you played in the later hours, you were more compatible with West Coast teams. So if there is any issues, be sure to uh, DM anyone really in here, any mods, any of the board members. We can try to work it out if there seems to be a misunderstanding, but that's essentially where the East-West comes in. It's less about where you physically are, more about the time of day that you play, and is more compatible with the other teams you'll be playing against.
And if you do choose to DM us, do it ASAP because it needs to be handled much sooner rather than later.
Yes, once the schedule is released on Wednesday, it is extremely difficult to try to make changes. So between now and Wednesday, but preferably right now, tonight is the best time so we can look at it.
Got a question in chat. What about ping with East versus West? In the rules, it has all games being played on Central US unless both teams agree to play on a different server. So if both teams are physically located West Coast and want to play US West, they can, but otherwise everyone is Central.
We still got plenty of time for questions. Oh, the rules. We did throw a little update slide for anybody who missed it. Ulysses, I don't know, when are those being posted onto the website?
They have been posted already, actually.
So voila, all the new rules you can go and read about rostered subs. AKA you're on a roster and you want to sub for another roster. Truly was just asked again, are all games played on Central Server? Yes, it is in the rules that all games are played on Central Server unless both teams agree to play on another server.
Go on, Mongoose.
We have another question coming in. Where do we download our wallpapers? That sounds like a Patreon question.
That is a Patreon question. They will be emailed or DM'd to you, depending on how I communicate with you. If you don't, and I will also post when I send them out in the patron chat. So once I've posted that they have been delivered, if you didn't get it, DM me.
Plenty of time for questions. The VOD and the YouTube videos should be available after this. So if anybody missed it or your friends, couldn't make it, or your teammates, you can be sure to send them over there. Our DMs are usually pretty open for any questions, even after this.
Hey, Aura, if I missed the Mead Hall or my friends did, where can I find the Mead Hall?
Oh, well, right after this, the Mead Hall VOD will be right here on Twitch, but also it's going to download to our YouTube channel, Nexus Gaming Series, YouTube. And then probably we'll put some stuff on the website for a little brief overview of everything we talked about. But everything will be on on all of our things. And if you don't know where those links are, if you go into Discord and hit the info and links tab, you can find all of our links there. Ta-da!
How do I download Aurabot? That would be awesome.
I tried to make it sound as blatant as possible. My husband's yelling cringe at me right now. This is what you guys make me do. When are changes to the website coming in, Mongoose?
Soon. Trademark.
Soon.
Yes, we do not have a date. The second we do, we will be sure to let you know.
You're going to get so many pings about it.
So many pings.
Ziltoid, the website will have all of the divisions updated and visible within the hour. Rosters will also be updated as to the best that the captains and teams are keeping them updated, because that's kind of on you guys.
A good reminder, now that placements are announced and done and finished, if you have roster additions, this is your reminder that they will have to follow the MMR ceilings. Those are also updated in the rules right now about what the new ceilings are. So if you want to add people, they have to follow that now. So your time of free rosters madhouse is over. So be sure to read the rules.
Going once, going twice.
Dun dun dun. This is the end. The schedule will be out on Wednesday. Wednesday. I don't know what time. Mongoose, do you know what time?
When I get around to doing it.
So
in the evening. In the evening.
Wednesday evening.
Himibo, the number of chickens I own varies in quantities from to many, but there's only one goat.
I don't know. I think a moist member
There are actually
of
two
Patreon
goats
got a goat.
now, Weenus. There are two.
There's definitely another goat in this channel.
That's how many goats do I have?
Well, Murda, do you think we have anything else to say? Murda's dead.
No, I'm here. I just forgot I was muted. One reminder to you guys was don't forget to unmute. Sorry, I had connection issues too, but I'm back. Sorry for not mentioning the two map bans per team. Ektar, thank you for reiterating that. But it is important. Don't forget this season when you're doing your coin decision flip stuff with your opposing captains, there are 2 map bans per team now. Very important. Don't forget.
Well, guys, with that, do we just close out? Any more questions? Last call? Bueller? Bueller?
Yeah, I think that's going to do it. Thanks for showing up, everybody.
All right. I think we have a host going out. Don't make me talk to myself.
I don't want to ignore Valk. Valk, that's up to Arth. I don't know if he wanted to say anything. That's kind of up to him.
Kobe has the same question about the Patreon wallpapers, Mongoose.
Those will be sent out. Usually I do them about mid-season. But they'll either be DM'd or emailed, and I'll make an announcement in the patron chat when I send them out. If you don't get it, just got to DM me and I'll get you taken care of.
Okay, well, no one else will close out, so I'm closing out. We're excited for season 7, guys. So let's have a good one. Bring the pain. Go get your tags so I can get you division chats.
Whoever we end up hosting, make sure you raid with the message Nexus Gaming Series hype.
Oh, actually, I kind of had one other thing I forgot to mention. We didn't include in the slides.
All right, hurry up.
I hate being that guy. We're bringing back the NGS network. We're gonna try to revitalize it. So if you have any cool ideas of a show that you want to produce for Nexus Gaming Series, maybe something as wildly interesting and entertaining as Nexus Edge was, we want you guys to get involved with your own ideas. So if you have an idea, a pitch for a show, reach out to myself, Murda, or any board member. Mention NGS Network. Show us your pitch. If we love it, I'm sure we will. We'll get you set up with your own show and the elusive title of an NGS Network team member. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to follow us over on Twitter at Nexus_series. Hit follow here on Twitch as well. And when you get to YouTube, slap a subscription there because all the cool content for season 7 will start and end here with Nexus Gaming Series. Cheers to all of you. Thanks to everyone who showed up. Thanks to all my team members here on the staff as well. God bless and have a happy holiday week, Canada and the United States. See you later.